channel. It is crazy that Thanksgiving is a whole 2 weeks away. It still, in my mind, feels like May, but I am super excited for that because that means that it is almost time to eat everything that I can physically fit in my body. So with that, I know a couple of people, maybe especially with this pandemic going on, you might not be able to go home, or you might just kind of want to stay home or kind of stay away from a lot of people, which means that you're probably not gonna have as much food around that you're used to. So I thought a really good dessert that we could do were very many pumpkin pies. I mean, who doesn't love pumpkin pie? Pumpkin pie to me screams Thanksgiving, Christmas, holidays, happiness, all of it. So I thought the mini ones would be perfect just for you or a small party that you might have that is COVID approved. And it's not just too much food because nobody likes to waste food, especially on the holidays. And one of the best things about this dessert is that it doesn't take long to make. So who doesn't love yummy desserts that don't take hours and hours? So with that, let's get started. Okay, so to get it started, we are going to use 2 eggs and we are going to whisk them together. Like I said in my prior videos, when it comes to eggs, you don't have to get all of the fancy smancy stuff. You can totally do this just with a fork. Okay, there we go. And now all you do is just you blend in the rest of the ingredients. So first, we have half a cup of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of cloves, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 1/8 cup of evaporated milk. I got mine from Target. 1 1/3 cups of canned pumpkin puree, and again, Target. And then last but not least, we have our mini tart shells. These are the Keebler ready to go graham cracker shells that I actually found from Target. And the recipe that I'm using, I don't know where she lives, but where she lives, they've magically got 30 uncooked tart shells that are ready to go. So I'm going to try it with these. I looked it up, and even though they are ready to go, you can bake these at like the highest is 325 for about 50 to 60 minutes. I think we should be fine for baking these at 325 for only 30 minutes, but I'm gonna make sure that I keep an eye on those shells, and we shall see how they turn out. Okay, so I mixed the puree and the evaporated milk together, and then I mixed everything else together in here. I just wanted to make sure that they really got whisked together, and so now I'm going to put those into here. And I'm going to take my small KitchenAid mixer, and I'm going to mix these all together. Now, these ingredients aren't anything that are too heavy, so I like to use my mixer just to make sure that everything is really put together, but you can totally do this, I believe, just with like a fork. So this recipe says that it makes about 30 of these mini pumpkin pies. I don't know if it's because my shell was different than what she used, but mine actually only made about 25. So just a note, I ended up buying about 5 of the tart cups from Target because it does come with 6, so I would say that you would only need to buy 4. And the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons into each of the tart shells. I'm gonna put these in the oven at 325 for about 30 minutes. I am gonna keep an eye on them to make sure that the crust doesn't get too brown. I don't want for it to crack, but I'm excited to see how they turn out. After I put these in for about 20 minutes exactly, I took them out and let them sit for about 10 minutes, and they are totally fantastic. I am so happy. Not burnt at all. And I can't wait to taste it. These are so good. These are so good. I will admit, the crust does crackle a little bit, but this is one that I cooked on the bottom of the oven. So I would say when you do put them in the oven, make sure that they're either on the top rack or in the middle rack, and they turn out totally fine. So that crust must be a little bit more stable than this one, but either way, holy goodness gracious. This is so good. Okay, so we have these wonderful mini pumpkin pies. As you saw, I did try one. They are so good. As you saw in the last video, I ate some and it was absolutely scrumptious, which makes me nervous because I now have 24 other pies that I am going to try and share with my friends, but might eat by myself. But that's okay, that's okay. That is totally fine. We're not here to judge, and holiday calories don't count. I do want to thank One Little Project. That is where I got this recipe, and as you can tell, I absolutely love them. Super duper easy recipe, so make sure that you do check out that website. And if you do make these mini pumpkin pies, please do tag me in them. I would absolutely love to see what they look like. And other than that, guys, make sure that you like, subscribe, and you hit that bell so you're able to see when I post my next video. Okay, I'll see y'all then.